Hello guys, Frost here. So today we are looking into demon soldiers. So first one that I've tried myself and I had some luck with him would be this one. What is interesting with a necromancer, beside being a necromancer? His usual thing is every 20 seconds he summons two skeleton fighters. So especially on the castle fights, he's good because he can summon multiple times before entering the combat and then overwhelming the enemy and yeah. So that's his forte. And then when he gets upgraded, he gets skeleton fighters attributes. And then if you look his stats, it's nothing special. Attack C, defense is B, and he's pretty slow, which is good for him because you want him to summon. But what I want to show is if you look at his range, it is uh, difficult to see what will he actually attack, because this is what we have here. So what I've seen at least him to do and what he how he seems to attack, or his AI seems to be, is so this is one of our guild's best performing defenses so far. I don't think it lost once, but if you use this monster correctly, you'd be killing it. So, what happens? When the guy comes, he summons here. Then, when he comes here or here, he starts attacking Silas. Then, he turns toward bottom, and then he attacks this guy. And then, when he comes here, he attacks her. And only then does he go for the tank. So if you had other units, they'd go first for the tank, but this guy, I mean, he's summoning skeletons that has some utility, everything else. But like the best thing about him is you can kill this guy and this guy before joining the combat. So I like Archers 2.0. That's how I use it. So I summon two guys and I try to time them so they can attack both at the same time so they can insta kill the DPS. And people are now getting better gear, which means they have less defensive stats on it, so which means they die faster. So that's how I use that guy. Now, second new demon soldier is Shadowcaster. She's really good with her ability, which infuses magic into weapon, transforming it into a magical weapon that deals magic damage. So if we check the defenses of our heroes, so let's pick a tank. So a tank, and then if we check a defense, so magic defense is much lower than the so 10%. So if you suddenly switch from attacking, physical to magical, you're gonna destroy and own things. So that's what her special ability is. So she turns on her passive ability, which lasts, it's permanent, lasts infinite, and then she just kills tanks. She costs 4 and you spawn 2 at a time. Her buff is a dodge, so nothing special there. She's better against magic AoE than the physical AoE, and that's pretty much it. Doesn't have too much of a weak spot, but if you need to kill tanks, she's a really good option there. The next one that we can look into is Imperial Phantom Guard, Pharaoh Guard. So this guy is super tanky. So he has S on the HP, and then on magic resistance he's double S. He's B on the defense for physical, but physical damage is like weaker in this format, so doesn't affect him as much. And then if he gets extra magic resist here, he's like, yeah, super strong against mages. And then if they have like a mage and then like Valkyra, this guy's super good to tank them, and then you can send the stuff behind it. He's cost 5, so same like the physical tank guy, and quantity as well, 1, which is good because you want him to have more stats and to be 1 than multiple, because then when you get a healer, he can much better keep him up against AoE. Against single target, then it depends. But yeah, really strong guy. I'm looking forward to try him. I did try her Shadowcasters on my alt account, and yeah, amazing. I don't have on my alt is a new account, so I don't have these guys, but I have them, and then I can just mow through everything. And the next one that we have is Scale Skin Champion. So this guy is available at Gear Raid 1. So just to double check where. So these we get in Guild Wars. These we get Gear Raid 2, Void Rift Guild Boss, and Guild Shop. And this guy is exclusively Gear Raid 1. So I still wasn't lucky to get either of this or this. But I got 2 of these. Yeah, getting there. Anyway, so what this guy does is periodically casts Bloodthirst on all ground melee allies on a field, increasing their damage dealt by 30%, and deals damage taken by 12%, lasting for 25 seconds. So damage taken, this is like a double-edged sword because you take more damage but you dish out more damage. So yeah, then we have crashes into enemies within 2 tiles in front, dealing full damage to the first target and half damage to the second target. So like charge thingy, me big smash. And then we have Searing Slash, wields dual blades to deal significant damage and inflict burning on enemies within a certain range in front for 8 seconds. So basically like a splash AoE attack. And now he has super triple S HP, and then he has S attack and everything else A. He's cheap and 1 quantity, so yeah, not seems really good. Just you have to get it. Otherwise, pretty interesting champion, and yeah, I don't know how I would counter him. I didn't see anyone attack me with him. He has heavy armor, so taking more damage from magic damage. So yeah, that's it. We don't have here like the range doesn't say much, but he's probably a melee, I presume. But we had the same for the Necromancer, and then you couldn't see, but he actually attacks ranged. So yeah. The last one that we have is Merkling Menace. Like this guy is okay. So you get this guy Gear Raid 2, and yeah, you just spawn 2 guys for 5 cost. They are tanky, sort of, but not super tanky. They have increased movement speed, so they're not mega slow for all the air units. And then they have CC resistance, and light armor, of course, because flying units, so taking extra from piercing. But I didn't have much success using them. I had someone attack me with them on some defense that I'm trying this week. So it would be this one, and I've seen that this guy just uses this tactics, so he doesn't place automatically, you know, he just auto uses everything every time the same. So this his tactics, but like he's using them as a mop up anyway, so doesn't matter much to be honest here in this one. But whenever I try them, I didn't have much luck with them. Like Boreas would be annihilating them every time, so yeah, wasn't so happy with them at the moment. But maybe they'll have more use in the future, I guess. But yeah, um, so he's just trying to pass through with them, but they don't even get to do anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's are the new guys. They seem pretty strong, and additionally, what I'd add is that they've changed that some of the demons have less attack but increased damage. So meaning they are on the same baseline of damage that they're dishing out, just they have less attack. What does that mean? Uh, the damage calculation now goes, or it goes from the beginning. Uh, First, it needs to overcome the defense with the attack, and then you count the other damage multipliers that you have. So here, because they have less attack but more damage multipliers, meaning that if you have more defensive tanks that have more on defense and not on HP, you should be able to mitigate more damage. So that goes along the line that I already published video that they are trying to push us toward using more defense and not just HP on our tanks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, guys, in the end, please don't forget that when we catch them all, we still need to play the game. So please keep some red crystals for stamina. Don't spend all on summoning. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.